So for me, there's this. I'm fascinated with this dichotomy between advertising and proselytizing. I like to sit those two words in a room together and let them figure out what they each are.
All right, well, you're going to have to define proselytizing.
Proselytizing means...
I've heard of advertising, but...
Proselytizing is... well, we should look up the actual definition, but from what I understand, it is solicitation, basically, or like a religious attempt to convert. It's more...
So it's there is a root of prostitution. I thought I heard the prostitution root.
I don't know if it does.
That's what
I mean,
soliciting.
I guess prostitution is
and
a solicitation.
Something about...
But I think it's more of a... that's interesting, because when you're soliciting a service, like, it's still... To me, it's almost ironically more of an advertisement. You're advertising, you're stating that something is for offer. Proselytizing, in my view, is more like a lifestyle brand. Like, you're not advertising that there's a service for sale. You're encouraging people to behave a certain way, and whether that means buying products.
So that's
it's
different.
basically the idea of lifestyle branding.
I think I have a feeling that proselytization may not be the best word that you're looking for, because immediately it has a negative connotation to it, and I don't think what you're trying to say is very negative.
Well, no, what I'm saying is I think a lot of what we consider advertising is actually proselytizing.
Okay.
Insofar as there's fair. A lot of rhetoric and there's a lot of agenda in advertisements that's not saying, you see an advertisement for a car, it's not saying, new this year we've updated our suspension a little bit and our engine now gets better fuel economy. It's all, why should you be a person that drives a Nissan, or why? This is like a big, it's hard for me to speak with any sort of, without sounding pretentious, but I do think there's like a difference between, I feel like if you're just to advertise that something is for hire, then, like, you're not, quote unquote, doing something to stand out. So it becomes this endless, like, contest of trying to better your image of what you are, as opposed to just making sure that your service or your good is very, very high quality. Like, you ever heard, like, something that sells itself?
Yeah. Well, part of what you just described, which I wonder if there's a separate word for it, is companies that latch on to a trend in the culture. So any company advertising how green they are in the last 10 years would be an example of what I'm getting at. And that's separate from advertising, because they're saying nothing about their brand except for how well it fits into the cultural trend. It'd be like me going out there now and well, I'm thinking now we should make custom face masks. That's the new business model, baby.
Well, yeah,
we need to make funny face masks that have little prints on them. And
there already are. Well, there already are those.
But there's not enough.
Well, there's not enough. Period. I guess.
That was.
What a good one would be like an actual face mask that just has the Corona beer iconography on it.
Oh, yep. There you go.
That'd be pretty good.
I think you might get sued by Corona, but sure. Oh, darn. I said and I had nothing to say after it. What are you going to do? No. I'm here to help you advertise, or help figure out what you're going to do with this content that you're creating.
Well,
and I am going to I have my own biases about that subject.
Oh,
so you want to hear from me now?
Yeah, let's hear your. I want your consultation.
My consultation, especially for something like this, that is long form and.
That is the key word.
Yes, I've heard that word used before. It's snowing. Is to I know that to not hoard it. Because you just need to...
I'm a hoarder.
I know, and that's why I'm telling you this now. Because I can see already, and the way you've talked about this already, is that you want to build up a stock. But it's like, No, that's not how it's done. And that's
true.
You need to
It
do it and
a,
publish it, and then do the next one and publish it. And
you're absolutely right.
And the same thing as paintings.
It comes from a perfectionist complex. It's very obvious to me, but you're right. I do that.
No, you need to do it, publish it, leave it on the leave it archived, well archived on the internet.
You should see my website. Have you seen my website?
I haven't yet.
I'm starting a complete toilet archive with every single one I've ever made.
That's what you got to do. Yeah, that's necessary.
My friend Andre tells me the same thing.
That's very necessary, and it shows other people that you are creating value for yourself.